Hey guys, my name is Sammy. I've been dropshipping on eBay for the last 8 years, and today we have Bennett. Bennett, a quick backstory of who you are.
Yep. So my name is Bennett. I've been selling online for around 4 years now. Started with the reselling model and moved into drop shipping just recently last October, and it's been working out well so far.
Nice.
So
So, Bennett, give us like a quick update of your stats. Like, what are the numbers that you're doing? What do you, and what's the purpose of this call? Yeah.
yeah, well, the purpose of this call is because I got an MC11 on one of my accounts, which is like a suspension where they put your payouts on hold, but I'm trying to get that resolved. But yeah, before that, I mean the numbers were looking decent. Um, like my two main accounts were doing very well. Last month I did like 3.2 profit
Nice.
just between the two accounts, which was nice. And the one account wasn't even at 10K listings,
Nice.
to like 7K.
What about the rest of the?
So yeah, the newer accounts are doing all right. I mean, nothing crazy. I only have like 3K listings on each of them, but I mean, obviously the one got the MC99, which is rough, but the other ones they're doing decent. I mean, I'm not sure what the profits are this month, but I can tell like as I'm listing more that I'm making more, so
Okay,
it's good.
so just to be clear, like your main account got the MC11.
Yeah, like my main account, like my first ever account,
Oh
like my
man, and
just rough.
so those two accounts that you got. Right? Are they
Yeah.
both under your name or did you do status change?
Unfortunately, they are linked. They're not under my name though. The one is under my dad's, the one's under my mom's. But I can guarantee they're linked because I like always use them on the same IP and I made them in the
Man.
same household. So they're made in the same household. I think the phone number also might be the same, which is kind of not good.
So
But
what happened? Like what's the reason how'd you get MC11?
well, I think it was because of my cases that were opened up. I talked to Marty. He doesn't know for sure, but he thinks it's maybe the cases because I think I had like 4 or 5 this month, which I didn't think was a lot because like I just assumed like bigger sellers would have more cases. Like if you think of like if Nike were to sell on eBay, they'd have a ton of cases. So I didn't think it was that big of an issue because of the amount of items I was selling. That was all relative.
Items
So
not received cases?
there were like a couple INR cases. There was one that was like item not described, maybe. That was kind of what triggered it, I think, because what happened was earlier today I had an IND, which is like item not described case, which because it was actually my VA who kind of like screwed up a bit because he ordered an item that wasn't an exact copy of what I sold because the original item I sold was out of stock. So she went and found an alternative item without messaging the buyer,
Oh
sent it
man.
to him. And the buyer was like, no, this isn't what I ordered. The quality's way worse. And then the buyer was really pissed. Like, I didn't even see the messages. I was in class earlier. I didn't even see him. So I would have responded. But then
Yeah.
after class, there was like 10 messages from the same buyer
Oh
saying,
man.
like, oh, I want a refund and stuff. And then, like, before I could even respond to the case, the buyer opened it with, like, escalated it to eBay. You know what that is? Like, where they
Yeah,
ask eBay to step in.
yeah.
And eBay went ahead and refunded the buyer. But what I didn't think it was a red flag because eBay refunded the buyer, but not on my behalf. Like, I still got to keep my money. They said there's like nothing you have to do further because eBay just chose to refund the buyer
Right,
without
but
like affecting
but it
taking the
got
money from me.
escalated. So that means somebody on
Yeah.
eBay side stepped in. And maybe they like
Well,
looked at your account and then
but the buyer escalated it, so that's what caused it. It was because of the buyer, and I didn't really have time to respond to it. But
right, but the
yeah, I don't
buyer
really.
escalated, then eBay
Yes,
stepped in, and then
exactly.
eBay like so it wasn't and then right after that you got
Yeah,
MC11.
yeah. Well, it was weird because what happened was I got that the INR case right, and then eBay sent the buyer the refund, and then like 10 minutes later, I got a message saying your payouts are on hold. So I was like, okay, that's weird, and I didn't worry too much because that's what happened on one of my newer accounts, and I got that resolved. All it said was your payments are on hold, nothing else. I was like, all right, whatever.
Okay.
Like, I'll just
So
wait the 5 days; it'll get reviewed, and then 5 minutes, like exactly 5 minutes after that, it said MC011, and it
yeah.
said payouts on hold. So I don't know if it's connected, but probably.
Yeah, no, it's 100%
So
connected. Let me tell you what I think happened, yeah?
yeah,
So we know that MC11 gets triggered for two ways, right?
yeah,
One is algorithmic, right? You hit a certain amount of like items not received cases or enough cancellations, right? You go below standard. These things are all algorithmic triggers that hit
yeah.
MC11. And then there's another type of another type of MC11 that gets imposed on your account, but that's by eBay agents themselves. That's the reason why we
Mm,
never call eBay. We never ask for a limit increase. We never go in the
yeah,
chat and ask them, hey, like do this and that, right? So from my experience, I'm thinking that this time around, the reason that you go, just because of what happened, right? Because
yeah,
I know the type of guy you are. You probably resolve all your cases. You don't like
yeah,
you try, like you're doing well, right? So
yeah.
yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say like I think I left like three open, and the issue was um I don't really know. I think there was an item that was still like being delivered. It was delayed, so I was waiting to see because I don't like when I get a case, I don't automatically approve it or like send the refund. Like I want to make sure first because a lot of the time the buyer says it's not there, even though it is. And it's happened before where I just message them and say, hey, like, and I send them a picture from Amazon of the delivery, like showing
Yeah,
their house. And then they just like, oh, yeah, my wife picked that up. Because like sometimes they'll pick up a package and then not know it's yours. So
yeah,
like I just remind them, like saying, and show them a picture of delivery. Then like 80% of the time they're just like, okay, sorry, yeah, I guess I did grab that yesterday. I just didn't open it yet. And then they'll close the case. I think that's kind of what happened with these. The buyer didn't was not responding at all for a couple of them. And then the new one, I didn't even have time. It was open this morning during class, and then it got escalated in like minutes. I didn't even have time to look at it. So that was
yeah.
in class.
Because the buyer was pissed, and then they called eBay or
Yeah,
something, right?
exactly. Yeah,
Yeah, that's how these ones usually go, right? So with that being said, um, in this case, right, it to me it's pretty clear that it was a like the agent who like looked into the
yeah.
account, right? They went ahead and then they triggered the MC11. Not it wasn't an algorithmic
You
one.
don't you don't think it was algorithmic? Because it kind of seemed that way. Like the way it happened, it was like in a precise order of getting the
Yeah,
messages.
yeah,
To
but
me, I don't know.
yeah,
But
but look, so eBay doesn't usually step in instantly unless like the
yeah,
buyer is so pissed and then somebody, because they give you some time, right, to resolve
yeah,
it. But in this case, right, like what happened was the buyer was pissed. They contacted eBay, and then an
yeah,
agent came in and then stepped in right away. They closed it on like instantly as eBay joined in. They closed the case, and then they looked into your account, thought you were like some type like they didn't understand what's going on with your account, so they imposed the MC11.
yeah,
You get what I mean? Otherwise, like it doesn't usually like whenever you have a case, like it doesn't automatically go to escalation right away. Only if like
yeah,
sometime you don't respond or something.
yeah. That's true. Yeah, because I know on my other account, second account, eBay just stepped in randomly.
Mhm.
So the buyer didn't respond for a while. So.
Yeah,
I don't really know. It
exactly.
was weird though how it happened today. Like it just happened so quick. I didn't even have time to like
Right.
respond to
I wouldn't say it's weird. I would say
it.
that like this happens, right?
Yeah,
It's a very unfortunate case. In your case, this one was preventable, but there are sometimes this stuff happens where it's not preventable. Um, and like somebody like for
yeah,
some reason they're just pissed and then they're after you and they do it and then you can get MC11 and sometimes it's not avoidable because of like the buyers have a lot of control like this. This was kind of I wouldn't say it's like in my opinion it was avoidable if your VA like messaged the buyer first.
yeah. I
Yeah.
don't know why she even did that because like normally I'll say like what I kind of told her at the beginning when I hired her was like every time it's out of stock item, just let me know. I'll take care of it. Like, 'cause I don't mind doing that because I want to make sure it's done right. So then I think she just went ahead. It was close enough to where she thought it was okay, which I don't. I'm not gonna blame her for that. Like, it's people make mistakes.
Exactly.
But I mean, it was like a similar, it was a bit different, but like, I don't know. The buyer was so mad for no reason, really. Like, I would have been easy. I told him I'd give him a refund and everything. Didn't even respond to me. Um,
Yeah.
and the only other issue too is like if they check my account, I'm a bit worried because in the messages, like the dude, he was also pissed because he thought it was from Amazon and he sent me a screenshot of the item on Amazon. So like he's like, yeah, you sent me this from
Yeah.
Amazon. He was mad about the fact that it was different, but also the fact that it was from Amazon.
Yeah. No, I
So
getcha. I getcha. So 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 right now, let's talk about the
yeah,
resolution, right?
yeah,
So right now, the the biggest fear is that the two main accounts are linked. Same
Yeah,
IP,
I'm worried about that
you know what I
because
mean? So,
they're linked in so many ways. Like because I have both accounts logged in on my phone on the same device, and they're made in the same with the same residential IP.
yeah.
The SSN's different. The name's different. Phone
But
number actually I think is different. I think the phone number's different.
yeah,
Um,
but you linked them before you joined
oh yeah,
EcomSniper,
I
right?
made the accounts in like 2020. Yeah, I
Yeah,
made them way
yeah,
before
exactly.
because, and I was also surprised too because my main account I made in 2019, and I had probably done over like 100,000 in sales on it, like leading up to drop shipping. So I thought it was pretty safe, but I guess it doesn't matter. You just
Yeah.
like,
So here is the real fear that could happen here.
yeah,
When you appeal the MC11, they're gonna investigate and they're gonna see both accounts, right? And there's a potential that they might shut down both of them.
that's rough. I feel like because I talked to Marty and he said that they don't always link them. He said like sometimes they do, sometimes they don't.
Right. So I said the potential, like I'm not saying it's gonna happen.
Yeah, how would they figure that out? Like they're not gonna, are they gonna investigate my IP and stuff or like that or?
Bro, like the
Because
moment they as soon as they look into your account, they have a
yeah,
screen that shows how many
uh,
accounts are linked together, right? And then the problem with yours is like I'm pretty sure both last names are Geisler.
they are both us together.
Yeah,
I
so
mean,
it's
well, it
like
would make sense though because they're under. It's like my mom and my dad, so I guess that could be a possibility where you'd have like a couple who has different accounts. So I don't think that'd be a
it's not a,
super big red flag, right?
it's not about fair or logic. Like none of that stuff
Kind
matters,
of annoying. I feel like
right?
it should be like that.
Nah, there's no rules they have to follow. They create the rules and they can break them if they want to.
Yeah,
You know
true.
what I mean? So for example, like bro, like you know that drop shipping is technically against the TOS,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, I know that.
But they know everybody who's drop shipping. Today they
There's
can
so many
find
people who
everyone.
drop,
Yeah.
but they lose like half the revenue though because that's like such a big stream of income for them. It's insane.
Exactly. So the point is like they make the rules, they can break them. They have all the full power to do that. So what this appeal is about is not about you giving them what they want. It's about you
Yeah,
showing them that you are not a risk to the platform, that you take care of your customers, that the people are happy with you.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Which I felt like I proved though with a 98% feedback and I don't know, like 5 years of selling. That's why I
But
didn't think it was really possible in this account.
yeah, but they're, like that's what the conversation is about. They're just gonna look at, like, they're an employee. They're gonna look at your account for like 2 minutes and look at the recent thing, right? And
Yeah,
they're not gonna look back at all your history or anything like that. You know what I mean? So when you're doing the appeal, it's all about like showing that, right? That you are not a risk to the platform.
yeah,
So, continuing on from this, so the way that I would approach this, because
yeah,
you have like two accounts, you made five more, right?
yeah. So I'm down to well four more. You count the extra ones. Because I had five newer accounts, but the one went down, and then the one and the fifth account I made, I haven't been listing on it. I've been warming it up, so I think I'm about ready to list on that one because I got a couple sales, got feedback.
Yeah,
I'm just kind of a little bit worried now because my other newer one got suspended with the MC99. So I
yeah.
didn't. That one I know why though, because I got really, really unlucky though with that one because I had like five policy violations in like 2 days, back to back to back to back.
Mm.
And I don't even know if I could have prevented that because like I would have stopped listing, but it happened so quick. Like I don't think I could have done anything, and I don't know why that even happened. Because I had the Vera protection on and everything.
We
So I
gotta
was kind of
we gotta look into that account before we make a
yeah.
judgment call. What was the reason behind the MC 999?
It's very strange. Like Marty even thought it was weird because I made the account under. He kept asking me like what IP I use and stuff, and I was like, yeah, it was my grandma's house or residential IP. Like, and I like everything I used was pretty legit.
Well, hold on. Let's
It
not
was-
talk that one was all like variation stuff, right?
yeah,
Okay, so who cares? Like if it's gone, it's gone. Because like no, the real problem is the information that's real. You know,
Yeah.
like, so yeah. All right. Sorry, I'm laughing because this stuff
But
happens. It's, you gotta laugh about it sometimes.
yeah, I know. I was laughing though earlier. I still don't want to laugh, but I'm pretty pissed.
No, bro,
I was
laugh
actually
about it
doing well.
because,
I was like, everything was going great, and then all of a sudden, boom. Past 2 days have been out.
dude, these are the experiences that really make you grow. You know why? Because like now you know that from this experience why I say that five is the limit, even though you can make like 20
Oh yeah,
accounts, 30 accounts. The problem is one random sh like sequence of events could screw it all up.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
I know.
So that's why
Just
that's like five is like the number that I like to shoot for, just because like it's
yeah,
like we provide like if you have 1,000 accounts in one name,
yeah,
this situation would have happened almost guaranteed.
yeah. Well, for sure.
You know
And
what I
like, I'm
mean?
not even worried about the newer account that got the MC99 because it wasn't even like it was variations. Like I didn't burn
Yeah,
anything.
no, you're
Like
good.
I can still go ahead and make a new computer and then use that
Exactly.
information. Oh,
Exactly.
I did have a question about that. Do I have to like should I sell that computer and buy a new one or do I restart it? What do you think?
I would sell it like
Okay, I can get like decent money.
yeah,
Yeah,
like I would sell it, get a different one, maybe return it. You got to change the IP.
yeah, but I feel bad for whoever buys it if they want to run an eBay account.
They're not gonna run it.
They
And
probably won't. I
and
mean,
the device isn't enough to link you.
oh, you just want to be safe, but you
Yeah,
never
it
get
just, like the thing is you're making so many accounts, like there's
yeah.
no room to take even like a small risk. You get what I mean?
Yeah, I'm just worried somehow that's a link to another one. I don't think it is though. I think that one's like fine. But I did like one thing I thought about though is like when I go to my grandma's house, I have my eBay up on the IP address.
Yeah.
I've like logged in before to my eBay with that IP that got banned with the MC99. But it's not very common. Like I go over there for like Thanksgiving and Christmas, and I'll like log into my eBay account just to check it. So I
No.
don't know. Is that an issue? Like I feel like it's not because
Yeah,
it's not like I'm actively on it.
what does it matter, dude? Like even just one login.
Well, too late anyways. But
Yeah, I don't even let my friends use my Wi-Fi.
really, dude,
Bro,
what?
bro, like what
There's
kind
no
of
way you can link you through one login, bro. Is that actually how it works?
yeah,
Yeah, I go to my grandma's house one time, log in.
yeah,
Not even log in, just have the app open. I've never logged in, just like
yeah,
with my eBay app
you could do
open
it.
on.
They record it.
I don't know.
Like people come to my house, and then they'll be like, "Hey, can I get the Wi-Fi?" I said no. They're like, "What do you mean no?" I said, "I'm
That's
sorry."
crazy. It's
Yeah.
actually funny. I think you're insane, bro.
Dude, what kind of awkward conversation? Like, imagine a family event and people are coming over and they're like, "Hey, can I use your Wi-Fi?" You're just like, "No, I'm sorry."
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, dude, I
I don't know if I can even do that because, like, bro, my the amount of times my friends log in too at my house because we both do the eBay thing, and he's definitely logged in, like, and at my lake house too, where I have another account. So at this point, it's too like I'm too far gone. So I'm worrying about like the little like logins every so often. Like I don't even think I can manage that.
yeah, yeah.
Too many.
So moving forward, like you do whatever you can not to get them linked, you know?
Yeah,
So, regarding this one, so what I would do would be first before you do the appeal, like did
yeah.
they remove the items or no?
No, they didn't, which I would have been livid.
Okay.
Some
Yeah.
credits would down the
No,
drain for
no, the
10K.
credits you're good. Like we'll reimburse you. So you can fire it
Okay,
up
well I
on
kept
another.
the listing, so like I still have the 10K up, which is nuts.
Yeah, like for you specific like so we'll
Yeah.
reimburse you so you can fire it up on another account.
Oh
You don't
really?
have to worry about the credits.
I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Yeah. You don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
Like you'll get it back to that level anyways, yeah?
Yeah, well, and like the funny thing is, like it's weird that when you get an MC11, you can still sell items. Like I checked my account and I sold like 8 items today. I was
Yeah,
like,
but you're
wow,
not gonna
I
get
have
the
an
payout.
MC11. Like I have an insane day of sales, and I was like,
Yeah,
meanwhile, I
it's
can't
gonna
get them.
continue like this, but you're not gonna get the payouts. And the
Yeah,
the payouts are like you might be like sinking, like your cash flow is gonna like guess.
Yeah, well,
I hope you got a big reserve, man.
no, I'm fine with the cash flow. That's not my concern. But like, cause they would have given me the money, right? Like, if my let's say I appeal and they don't approve me, like
Well,
they
60
have
days.
to give me the money.
60 days.
They have to, because it's
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
So I'm not worried about that. But
yeah.
it's kind of funny though. Like my account's suspended, but then I'm still getting like sales. It doesn't make sense.
No, that it's a good thing because they'll remove the items if
Yeah,
they hate you, if they
really.
think you're a
So they
risk.
don't hate me that. So they don't hate me that much.
Yeah,
So
they
you're
don't hate you
saying?
that much. Like this one is kind of like the softer MC11. So because they didn't remove
Yeah.
the items, it's a good sign.
Okay. So I mean, like, what are the chances of me getting approved? Like, I'm just curious, like, about the rate of like getting my account back. Like, what are the odds?
Yeah. So if this situation, if you weren't linked with the other account,
Yeah.
I would say like 90%.
Really?
But because you are linked to the other account, like there is some type of fear that both of them like they go.
Really? Both of them go. Dang.
You know
My
what
two babies, my two main accounts.
I
They're my babies, bro. I made them like 2020.
Sorry, dude. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, yeah, bro. I'm telling you, like I've been through this situation so many times, man. You know, like it
Yeah.
just at some point it just it's funny, bro. Like everything is going right, and all of a sudden, boom. So it's
No, everything was going great. Like it was perfect. I was getting sales,
you're
all of a
still
sudden
getting
it blew
sales.
me. I'm still getting sales. That's not the issue.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
so what I would do if I were you, I would definitely appeal it.
But
Right.
yeah, 100%.
Right. Even though like both accounts can go, I think it's worth the risk. Right.
Yeah.
If you had like 10 accounts,
Yeah.
then I wouldn't appeal
That'd
it.
be like guaranteed. Yeah. I'm still worried though, the fact that I have a second account, but I don't know.
If it goes, it goes, you know, like you learned how to make accounts. Just make up for it by like firing up like 10 more accounts.
Yeah. I'd have to make a new LLC though and figure
Yeah.
out that.
Yeah.
If I go the static IP route, that'd be some work, but which I
Yeah.
plan to do that eventually, but I just wanted to make sure like I was solidifying, got these accounts
I mean,
solidified.
these kind of situations force you to take those next steps.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Bro, like the
no,
first
for
time I
sure.
got suspended, I had one account and I made 10
Yeah,
accounts like the next week.
really.
Yeah, like that's suspensions like they for some reason they just motivate you because you go into like fight or flight mode.
hmm
You know what I mean?
Like, bro, like I already like I'm not sleeping tonight. I gotta figure something out. Like, just how I am. Like, I just got worried that I got suspended. I'm like, gotta figure
Yeah,
this out. Even
yeah.
though I have four other accounts, like
What I would do if I were you, um, would be plan out like the next five accounts. This time use your brother's name or something.
yeah. I also the plan was yeah. The plan was to kind of have my brother as a client and then like do a profit share with him. And I told him I'd
Nice,
make like five eBay accounts under his name. I told him I'd try and make a Walmart too, because
nice,
Walmart's doing really well right now for me.
nice,
I like Mercari, Facebook. So I actually
nice.
have VAs running those as well. I don't know if I told you about that, but I have VAs running Mercari, Facebook, and Amazon account. I don't they're doing a 30-70 profit split. So I get 70%. No, I'm not doing anything.
Nice. And
And
for
so I'm
Macari and Facebook.
yeah, Mercari, Facebook, and Amazon. They're not like Mercari and Facebook aren't doing amazing, but Amazon's pretty good. I think
Mm,
you're doing like two step on Facebook or on Amazon, like to a 3PL. They order two 3PL and then
nice.
ship it out from there.
Nice. And what
But
about Facebook? Like you using Amazon
yeah,
so far?
I think they're using AliExpress, eBay. They're using mainly eBay and AliExpress, I think, for that. And Mercari's like mainly eBay
Oh
because
wow.
Mercari's really strict about like you can't use Track Taco on Mercari. You have to use like a legit label
Oh
for a
wow.
tracking number
That's
because
actually
like if they
so smart.
yeah, it's not great though. Like I'm assuming if you did the bulk strategy on there, it'd be good. But because the VAs only list like 10 items a day, but they're like they do product research and all that.
Yeah, yeah. You just
But
need a lister that copies from eBay to Macari. But
exactly. They
I,
they
I,
were
I
saying though that
use eBay as a
like
supplier though.
You
Because
hate
it's
eBay as
like
a supplier?
real people. What if like the items like they sell like
True.
do they go after multi-quantity listings or
Yeah, exactly. They don't go after single quantity. It's like items that have sold like 100 times. Like you probably seen those, like where
yeah,
it's the
yeah,
top of the search. Like
yeah, yeah.
they've sold 1,000 times. I think it's mainly those. Well, dude, and AliExpress, like they have US suppliers, so you can order stuff and get it in like a week.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, but they don't do that for Mercari though, because like you get a weird tracking number, so can't
True,
do that. But for
true,
Facebook, they don't care.
true. So let's regarding your eBay account,
Mhm. Yeah,
um so this is what I would do, right?
yeah,
So first of all, you clean up the account before the appeal,
yeah,
right? Close every case, every negative feedback, you
yeah,
resolve it, right? You make the person happy somehow.
yeah.
Um, and then after that, what are they asking you? They're asking you for tracking?
No. So, well, maybe, but they're asking me for proof of identity. They said driver's license. Then they said proof of address, which could be a bank statement, credit card statement, mortgage, whatever. And
Mhm.
then they third thing they want is like an invoice, like merchandise, like invoice from a supplier.
Yeah,
So I'm like I talked to Marty and he said that he could get that set up with like he could find me a legit wholesaler and then get the invoices from them.
yeah, yeah,
And then so I can take care of the first two though because like I'll just upload my dad's ID, right? And my
yeah.
dad's like credit card statement because it's under his name. So
Hold
that shouldn't
on.
be any issues.
Like as I said before, right? It's not about what they're asking for.
Yeah.
It's about showing them that you're not a risk. You get
Okay.
what I mean?
So clean up the account. That's more
Clean up,
important.
clean up the account, and then when even after
Wait,
you
can
send in
I
all that information, before you send it,
yeah.
you like send them. And so Marty already knows all this stuff, right?
Yeah, I talked to him because the issue right now is that there's no way for me to upload like any of the documents. He said it was really weird. Like he found it weird because like can I share my screen with you?
Hold on. Let me pause record. Okay, yeah. So the email that you got, it is weird. It's not saying like it's not telling you what they need. It says here's what you need to do. More specific details are provided below. Once you complete the requirements, respond to the email and we'll review your account. Okay, yeah. So this is an interesting one because so it shows that it was like a again, so back to what we were saying, like it does to me
Yeah.
show that this is a manual MC11,
Mm,
right?
got it.
What you do in this situation is you tell them that, hey, I provided all the details or something, and then you just send an email to them, respond with it, and you just prove to them that you're a good seller. Like this is a mistake by you guys. Like 5 years you've been doing this, right?
Yeah.
You've been providing a positive selling experience. So the appeal is a letter, right?
Yeah.
And then they might come back and ask you with like a whole bunch of other details, like to provide your ID, invoices, etc. But in this case, they're not asking
Mm,
for it. In this case, you send a message, and that
okay.
message is proof that you're a good seller.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
Should it be a long, elaborate thing or just like how long should it be? Like me explaining it? Like
Good question. I would definitely use ChatGPT, but I
mm,
would so first we have to understand that if it's too long, right, they're not gonna go through, they're gonna skim it, right? So
yeah.
whole point is the first paragraph, they're gonna read that, and afterwards they're gonna start reading less of it. So that
Mm,
first paragraph is like the copy that you use to prove that hey, you're a good seller, and then you tell
okay.
them why. Like I've been
So I'm
doing.
doing a whole paragraph. Like I'm doing a big paragraph.
You do one, no, you do multiple paragraphs,
Oh,
but
really?
that first paragraph is where you
Mhm.
like have the main stuff. And then the rest of the paragraphs are more supporting details. Do you get what I mean?
Gotcha. Yeah, I figured they wouldn't even read it though if it was that long. Like I didn't know, so I should just do it really short.
They'll read the first one, the first paragraph.
Yeah.
for sure. But the next one we don't know. That's why
Yeah.
like you want to get your point across in the first one.
Yeah, I'll probably just have ChatGPT do that. Give
Yeah,
it some background info, and then
exactly. So collect all your background information. Let them know that I've
yeah,
sold 50,000 items, 98 like and then like I've
yeah,
serviced this many people. Like they don't want to investigate your account. Make it easy for them, right? And show them
yeah,
proof up front so that they don't have to investigate.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
It just seems weird that they'd manually do that. Like I don't know what was going through their head. Like I understand I had four cases, but do they not see that they
MC11,
have a 98% feedback, like
dude,
2,000 items sold since
MC
2020?
you know, like these guys,
Yeah.
they MC11 is not a suspension, is eBay's risk management system.
Mm,
So they didn't suspend you. They just
yeah.
are like asking questions. They want to know more. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah. So it's and the
So
guy
I
who did it, like he was
yeah.
probably like in that one situation, he's like, yo, something's wrong. Let me
Yeah.
MC11 this guy.
Yeah. So like normally you should have a good chance of getting your account back. Like if you did it. Like if you're a good seller, you
Yeah,
have a previous history. Like
exactly.
you
If you're
should
a
have a
good
good chance.
seller, yeah, for sure. For sure. Right. Because this was
Yeah.
not algorithmically placed, because of bad buyer experience, this was one off case, right?
Yeah.
And then let them know that hey, you offered a refund. Like make sure that guy that like before you send the appeal, make sure that guy is happy. Maybe call him up, you know?
Yeah, I tried messaging him. I'm like, hey, I'm really sorry about that. Sent the wrong item. I gave we issued a full refund. He didn't respond to me though. I think he's pretty pissed.
Did he
But
give you a negative feedback?
no, he didn't, which is weird. He didn't give me negative feedback.
So call him up just so eBay can see like
Yeah.
a chat message history that things are okay.
So like put in the chat like, hey, can I call you or something? Or like
No, like
resolve this.
no, like you have his number already.
Yeah, I
Call
do.
him up and like try to resolve it, make him happy, and then afterwards be like, hey, can you just respond on eBay that we're cool, like on the message.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna work on that. I gotta also refund that one buyer and just like clean up.
Bro,
So I have a couple refunds too.
you're a young guy, man. If anybody like sees who's the guy behind selling it, and then all the effort that you're doing, bro, they're gonna
Yeah,
love you.
yeah.
And you know that too, bro. Imagine like you bought something and then it's like a 10-year-old kid or something is behind this. I'm not saying you're 10, but I'm saying it's someone
Yeah,
younger than you, right?
yeah,
They're trying hard to make you happy. You're gonna be like, man, like this guy's awesome.
yeah, true.
Know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll try and work on that. Just kind of a bummer, like back-to-back suspensions. Rough, but
Yeah, no,
it's bad timing, bro.
yeah, this is just the beginning, man. The more problems that you solve, the more money you'll make.
Yeah,
If these problems didn't exist, then there wouldn't be an opportunity to make money.
yeah, true. If
Yeah.
it was that
So
easy, everyone would do it, you know?
yeah, 100%. Like so so your next steps would be um you clean up the account, right? You may get a good message, you send it over. Maybe have me and Modi review the message you send before you send it.
Yeah,
And then after that, like start making your plans for like another 5 accounts or something. You know what I
yeah,
mean? And don't worry about the credits. Yeah, we'll take care of you.
okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, no
Um,
worries. Like we're here to help you.
yeah, yeah, I'm just glad I had the listings up so I can get right back to it. You know, the day it gets approved, I guess get right back to selling.
Yeah, hopefully.
If it hopefully gets approved, I don't want to speak too soon, but
Yeah,
um,
like I like to I always like to be negative about it because
yeah, that's how I am too. Just like, yeah, expect the worst, and then you're
exactly.
happy when it turns out your way.
Exactly. Like in
Yeah,
the end of the day, is it even if all your accounts get shut down, is it that big of a deal?
I mean, it's a pretty big deal, but like not really. Like I can find other ways to make money.
Yeah,
You find more
but you know how to
accounts.
make accounts. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like you already have that skill. It's a bummer, but like imagine
Yeah,
you just fired up 10 more accounts. What would happen to you?
yeah, true. I mean, to me, it's just like annoying though, starting like at zero listings because like it takes a little bit. It's not like I'm not trying to make it sound bad, but like it takes probably like what 3 months to get to 10K.
Yeah, let me ask you this. Would you trade everything that you have for like 30 accounts today, starting from zero?
Well, 0 to 30, yeah.
Like
Well, like if I had 30
let's
accounts, yeah,
say everything that you have built up right now, right?
yeah,
Let's say you either keep this or all of a sudden you have 30 accounts ready, but they're all starting from scratch. Which one would you rather have?
30 for sure.
30 for sure, right? So even now, like, but you have the ability to make 30.
Yeah,
You know what I
I,
mean?
I probably could do it. It's just like right now, I'm kind of annoyed too because my plan was to make more accounts under my mom and dad's name. Um, so
That
this account
option
goes
still
down, I couldn't do
exists.
that.
Yeah,
What?
let's first resolve this and then,
Yeah.
we'll see what the plan is after that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And the thing holding me back too is like I gotta figure out the static IP thing. I don't really
Oh,
know how
but
that works.
that's like a 5 minute thing though.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause I heard Elias did it. He was telling me about it, but
yeah,
I don't know. It's just kind of
Elias does
tough
it, yeah.
because I'm in a dorm room right now, and I'd have to get it installed at my house because there's no way I'm getting in a dorm room. Probably get kicked off campus. So,
Can you get like internet at your dorm?
yeah, like I have like uni Wi-Fi, like university Wi-Fi.
Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah.
So I
Yeah,
don't know how that would work.
yeah, you'd have to do it at your house or something.
I could put a router in my room. I don't know if like I can't do any
It's not a router,
drilling
it's a
or anything.
modem. It's not
Yeah,
any
I could.
building. It's just is there a cable?
Yeah. Like,
Yeah, I
what type
don't
of cable do you need?
like
I guess a coax cable.
yeah, the coax cable. Is there a coax?
I don't think I have that. I don't even know if I have that at my house. Probably I do, right? Probably. I don't know if maybe I just haven't noticed it.
Bro, how many people do you know that know what a coax cable means?
What? Not really any.
Bro, you're a smart guy, man.
It's kind of random thing I know.
No, you're a smart guy, dude. Every time I talk to you, like I'm always blown away, like how much stuff you know?
Appreciate that.
Yeah. So, dude, like I wouldn't say you're in a bad situation. You
Yeah.
have like built up like all the skills, and you even said it yourself. You would rather have 30 accounts than what
Yeah.
you have right now.
Yeah, that's true.
Worst case scenario, you just scale up your business and make it bigger than it ever was before. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. That's my plan. It's difficult right now, bro. Like with like I have so much work, dude, for college. Like I just want to focus on the business, you know?
Yeah. I don't.
Because I
Yeah.
know the route I want to go down isn't like a 9 to 5 in an office. So, but
Yeah.
it's fun.
At this point, like whatever you're doing, I don't know how you're
Yeah.
gonna go back to
Nah,
a
there's
nine to
no way,
five.
bro. Like I already told myself I'm not like working a 9 to 5 in an office. Like I told myself that. I'll find something. But I'm still gonna like get a degree because like my parents want me to. And I mean I think it's a good safety net too, just in case like
Yeah,
somewhere to happen. But
for sure.
uh
But I feel like you tasted too much, like
no,
beyond the
I know
side
I know the
hustle.
potential, yeah. I know what's out there. I know.
Yeah.
There's money to be made. Like,
If you only made like $100, $200 or whatever,
yeah.
I think the problem is like you've been exposed to the reality.
Yeah, and like there's so many people around me too. Like there was a kid in one of the clubs I'm in at school here, and he actually dropped out, and I was like friends with him, but he's making like 20K profit a month. He's making like $1,000 a day profit
Yeah.
from doing TikTok shop affiliate. And he was literally like my age in a club I was in, and he dropped out. Like so, there's so much out there, so many
Yeah.
things you can do.
Yeah. 100%.
That's
Yeah.
why like I know.
No, yeah,
Oh
I'm telling you, I know what you're thinking because I've been in the same situation. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So it's like, yeah, man. I think what's gonna end up happening to you is like you're always gonna have like that itch, no matter what you do, because you've been exposed to
hmm
like the reality of like the online world. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And then it's like if you like I think dude like right now if you wanted to make $1 million next year, you probably know what the answer is to that.
But I could do it if I like, I don't know, if I really put the time in.
You know what I
Like, 'cause it's just hard, like, now,
who
dude.
could say
Like, if I
that?
was off on my own, like,
But
and
Bennett,
just,
who can say that? Who do you know can say that? And what you're
yeah,
saying, you believe it too. It's not like you're like just you're not dreaming. Like you believe
yeah,
you can do it if you wanted to.
yeah. Maybe not next year, but I think I can eventually.
Yeah, but how many people you know think they can do it? Like, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? Everybody like has a plan. They're like, I want to start a restaurant, but they don't have a clear idea how they want to how it's gonna happen.
yeah. I feel like the thing about me that, like, I feel like a lot of people want to make money online, and especially around me, like, I've talked to friends, and the thing about me that's different is, like, I'm good at, like, execution. Like, I don't like to sit there with an idea, like, because
Yeah.
all my friends, like, they're probably just as capable, but the thing is, they don't like to, like, they're not very risk adverse, and then also, like, they don't want to do something unless they know for sure they're getting a result. Like, sometimes you just gotta hop in and try something out. Like, because I know so many people who just want to start doing stuff, like start with the eBay, but they're worried, like, oh, what if this goes wrong, what that happens? And they're like, just they just don't want to start ever. And that's like the main thing. You just gotta, like, the execution part, just like do it.
Yeah, and I think that came from like just like I'll be real, man. I think a lot of it
Yeah,
is luck. Luck meaning,
I think
the
so too.
circumstances that, all the experiences that you had in your life kind of led up
Yeah,
to who you are today.
yeah. I think it's a mixture of luck, but also like I put myself in that position, like, because the way I found you actually was funny because I was like looking up like a drop shipping online, like, and then I stumbled across your channel, and then I was like, oh, mate, this is interesting. Because before that, I was doing the reselling still. Like, I was doing well with it, but like, I wasn't making what I wanted to. Like, it was like decent side income, like more than people were making my age, but I just didn't think it was like a huge amount. I was like, oh, mate, this is interesting. But like, if you like are actively searching out, like seeking out that stuff, you're gonna find it. Like, it's a bit of luck, but also if you're looking for stuff, like, you're gonna find it. And
Luck,
like,
when I said luck, I meant like luck
yeah,
meaning that you've had like those like you've had
yeah,
the right situation to like take advantage of those opportunities. Do you get what I mean?
yeah, for sure. No, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes like I think somebody told me like a lot of the money that you'll ever make in this life is really determined with the zip code that you're born in. You know
Mhm.
what I mean? Not everybody in the same zip code is gonna make the same amount, but
Yeah.
those opportunities are present depending on which zip code you're in.
And it's the people around you too. Like, everyone, all your friends are just sitting there, sitting inside, doing nothing. Like, you're probably gonna be like that too. That's why I'm like happy to have good friends that actually are in the business because like two of my best friends all have their own brand. Like, they're selling
That's
online.
like,
So it's like it's not we motivate each other. It's
yeah,
like if I'm slacking, I'm like, oh, they're getting ahead of me. So I gotta catch up.
that's cool,
That's
man.
nice.
That's cool.
Yeah.
But dude, so I think the most exciting thing about you is like, when you said, yeah, you could do $1 million, I know you can, I know you think you believe it as well. And it's not like you know what I'm talking about, right? Like everybody like a lot of people can say it, but who actually believes
Yeah.
it?
Yeah. Not many people.
Yeah, but
If I had a gun to my head right now, I could probably make it. Like, I think I could actually get close. Like, if there's someone with holding a gun to my head saying, "If you don't make $1 million this year, you're gonna die," I think I'd figure out a way. Like, it's
No,
kind of like annoying because when I say that, it's like, why do I need someone to hold a gun to my head to make that?
yeah.
Like, I should just be able to do it right now. But it's like,
So the biggest problem is you not now you know how to do it, but it's a ton of friggin' work, dude.
yeah, and like I kind of have a vision. Yeah, I just like I don't know. I know what it's gonna take, and I'm willing to do that. Just like I probably wouldn't sleep maybe for like 5 months. So I don't know if I want to do that.
I mean, yeah, that's those are the decisions you gotta make, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I still don't sleep much regardless, but like I get it decent enough.
But do you see how crazy the conversation we're having is? Like who could say this? You know what I
I
mean?
already feel it. Yeah,
Like if you had a gun to somebody, like you're one of the guys, if somebody puts a gun to your head, you're gonna be able to do it because you know the exact blueprint, you know exactly what needs to be done. How many people know that stuff?
yeah, not many people at all.
they're just gonna die, bro.
Yeah, there's people, oh, I can't do it.
Yeah, they're gonna stress out, but you're gonna be able to do it, man. And
Yeah.
even if eBay disappeared, you don't
No,
need eBay.
no, yeah, there's other stuff like, yeah. Like eBay for me is the like path that I'm most familiar with. So like
Yeah,
sticking with that. Like I'm still gonna do other stuff. Like
yeah.
I'm doing Walmart and stuff, but I feel
The
like I have
same
the
principles everywhere.
yeah, exactly. Like, dude, if you could treat Walmart like the eBay account creation, you could make like so much money because
Why can't you?
like I think like this month I think like I'm already at like 1,500 or 1,700 in profit and it's not even it's like what the 16th or whatever.
Mhm.
It's like it's similar to eBay. Like eBay's still good because you're like I'm making like what 1,500 to 2,000 per profit per account per month. But
Mhm.
like Walmart, you can like I only have 300 listings too. Like I have 300 total listings on my account.
Yeah.
And I know you know who Ross Swervo is or whatever. Um, in Telegram, yeah, I've been talking to him a lot, and he's an account with 1,000 listings on Walmart, and he showed me a picture the other day, and he had 100 sold items in one day. It was nuts. I was like, damn, that's awesome, man.
I'm telling
He
you.
sold 100 items in one day.
I'm
Crazy.
telling you. Yo, man, yeah, man, that's good stuff, yeah. So Bennett, tell me what your plan moving forward is, so we can take some accountability.
Yeah, I would say plan is get the eBay account situated, clean up everything, um, get that information submitted, then probably work on like account creation again. Haven't done that in a while. I feel like did
Yeah,
it in like November. Now I gotta figure out how to get the static IPs and
yeah,
stuff. It's kind of the next goal.
yeah, yeah.
But
So how many accounts you gonna fire up?
I'm gonna try aim for five because I'm gonna probably gonna make an LLC under my brother, and then hopefully I'll do five eBay accounts. I'll do a Walmart too. See if I can get approved.
Nice.
Probably do like Amazon and stuff as well.
There you
Just
go.
like everything, just to
Bro,
get
if,
everything
if
going.
if this didn't happen, you probably wouldn't have made accounts again for like another year.
Yeah, I was low-key planning to wait because my dad was kind of getting pissed at me. He's like, "Bro, you gotta chill. He's like, you're moving too quick here." Because he's like, I'm kind of the same way as him too. Like, I don't like, I'm not super risky. I don't like risking money a
He's an
lot, but
accountant, yeah?
like, he's super conservative.
Yeah.
But like, I realized I had to kind of branch out from that if I wanted to make like scale the business. So but he's like, "Dude, you gotta chill. Like, the credit card statements are through the roof. Like, you're spending so much." I'm like, "It's okay. I'll make
Well,
it
what is,
back."
what is
But
what does your dad think about your business?
no, he's proud of me for it. But he's like he really wants me to like chill for a little bit like with it. He's like, "You have the accounts you have now. Like, make the money on there, then like reinvest that into more eBay accounts," which would make sense if I didn't have the capital for it, but I do. Like, I could easily do that right now. Like, I
Ask
could
him to
make
help you ask him to help you find like a cheap property or something.
like, real estate.
Yeah. Like maybe like you can find something for like less than 100K, and then you just make that within the next year. Like your dad probably knows
Yeah.
exactly how to do all that stuff.
Yeah, he's like, well, he's a financial advisor, but that's why
Exactly.
he's really safe with the money, which that kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
But I do want to do real estate. I don't know if he's like I've like asked him if he wanted to go on 50-50 on real estate. He's like, I don't know, maybe. I think it's just the risk for him is a lot
But he knows
because
he probably knows exactly because remember he has like what 20, 30 years of investigating the stuff. So like
yeah,
you like when you want to jump into that stuff, like you know exactly how much you need, right?
hmm
And
true.
imagine this, dude. Imagine you get like one property after and then it makes you like 2 grand a month or something.
Dude, I know. Do you own real estate or no?
Yeah, I mean, I did. We stole it, and
You sold
then
it, nice.
I'm gonna try
I
again like next year.
yeah, I definitely want to do that. I feel like maybe later down the line, like right now, I don't even know if I have enough to really like buy a decent property.
No,
Maybe
but
if I,
what I'm saying is your dad probably knows exactly where to do it for like less than 100K or something.
yeah,
And if you had like 2 grand coming in every month and you knew for sure, like can you
yeah,
imagine what you would be able to do with that?
yeah,
You can
true.
wait 3 months and then fire up all these businesses and like have no worries for 3 months until they're generating cash flow.
Yeah, that's why I honestly feel like I'm focusing on too many different things right now because like all the different marketplaces, but I don't know. Because like
You're doing it smart though. You're doing it with like other people.
Yeah, that's why I thought like that's what kind of validated it for me was because
Yeah.
like I'm not even doing any work for the Amazon and Facebook and stuff.
Yeah.
Like they're just I'm getting a profit split and they're doing all the work. Like for Walmart and eBay, it's pretty time intensive, but like I don't want to do a profit split for Walmart because I know how to list on there. I just
Mhm.
have the VA do the order processing, pay a base salary.
Yeah.
But
I mean, yo, like once you like scale that Poshmark, yo, like
you know,
we'll make more of like automations to make it more streamlined, and then
yeah,
what we'll do is like like since you've already started like Facebook Marketplace and Mercari, like
mhm.
whatever's working, we'll create the automations for you.
Yeah, because like if you could list on every marketplace like you do eBay, it could make a
Yeah.
lot, I think.
Hmm.
Like Poshmark's been decent, but it's like I don't know, I'm at like 3K listings and it's I don't know what I made this month, but it seems like it's slowed down. Like the first month I started listing, I was making a crap ton. I don't know if they like shadow banned me or something, but
Hmm.
I don't know. I mean, it's good, like good side money. I'm not doing much work.
I mean,
So
yo, even one eBay account would be like side money. Imagine you had 10 Poshmarks, what would happen?
yeah, true.
You know
I
what
do
I
have a second Poshmark. I just haven't really been listing on it. Like I made a second one.
Yeah.
Got approved for it.
You need a VA to do all that stuff.
Yeah, dude, if I had a VA running, I would be like so happy with that.
Yeah,
But
100%. So, like, dude, yo, man, you're a solid guy, bro.
appreciate it.
Yeah, this was a pretty awesome conversation, man. Anyway,
Yeah.
dude, did you get like the answer that you're looking for in this call today?
Yeah, for sure. I think I know what to do now.
Yeah,
But it was a little confusing at first with eBay. Not giving me all the information on eBay. I
yeah,
think I should be good. I
yeah.
just got to figure out because I'm probably gonna call him back because I don't have anywhere to submit the stuff.
You just replied back to the email.
Yeah, that's what I did earlier. They haven't responded, so Marty
He
said to
didn't even
wait like
ask
a
you to
couple days.
submit anything.
Yeah,
That's
which was
what
weird.
Marty
Like,
was
what do
telling
they
you from
want?
his experience. Just you sound like a good email.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
know what I mean? All right.
On
So
ChatGPT.
last thing, dude, give me a give me a good title for this video.
Good title for this video. You want a clickbait title?
No, like I mean everything we're talking
No, I
about.
was kidding. Are you posting on YouTube?
Yeah.
Cool. Um, say
Yeah,
I
if
don't
you have
even
a
know.
YouTube channel, I'll put it in the link too, man. You know what I mean?
I do have a YouTube channel. But dude, I had like three more people join my Telegram group, by the way. Like just three more people. And dude, I'm not even getting that many views, but like people just join it.
But it's highly targeted, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Like real
Dude,
three probably money makers join your Telegram.
dude, and what's funny is like, so I'm in an entrepreneurship class in Miami, and like I was in a group of five people, and we had to come up with a business idea. And it's kind of similar to like the whole like YouTube thing. We like thought about this, and like let me know what you think, but
Mhm.
thought about making a website where like there's a bunch of different ways of making money. Like basically the website helps people make money, like whether it's teens, like make money online. So we'd have like one part of the website's like drop shipping, one part of it's wholesaling, one part of it's like copywriting. Because the people in my group, there's actually a guy who wholesales on
Mhm.
Amazon. Like he was in my class and he said he's doing like seven figures next year. So we
Nice.
figured like if we made a website where it's like teaching people how to make money and then like almost you fill out a survey at the beginning, like tell us how much capital you have, like how much experience you have, and then we kind of like curate a business model for you
Yeah.
and then like give you step by step on how to do that. Like not a like similar to a course, but not really. It's more like guided.
Yeah.
It's like that. I
I
don't know if
think
we're gonna do that, but that's like
I think a website might be overkill.
yeah,
And if and I think that the most important thing is conversations, right?
yeah,
Information is great, but like what really sells is conversation. So what would be better would be maybe like an organized Discord server or something.
yeah.
You get what I mean?
Was we thought about like maybe it was like a more of a mentoring thing too. Like we give you the information and then
Yeah.
it's like every so often we'll check in on you, see how you're doing. Do you have any questions? Like kind of similar to what you do with EcomSniper. Like it's nice, like the meetings, the weekly meetings.
Oh yeah, yeah, I gotcha. I
But
think
it'd be more for people who are complete beginners and like who are
yeah.
looking to make money online but don't know where to start and like it'd give them some guidance. and there'd be like drop shipping would be part of it. Like there'd be other business models too,
No,
like
no,
stuff like that.
I think it's a great idea. I think in my opinion, instead of a website, a
Yeah,
Discord would be much more
you
appropriate
think so?
because
Okay,
you get to have real conversations, right? And then
true.
people are gonna jump in left, right, and center from that stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I think yeah, I like that idea.
Yeah. So that's and there's a website called I'll just tell you, but digitalmarketer.com, right? It
Yeah.
teaches you all about like how to like create your communities, like have these conversations,
Mhm.
what sells, etc. But my fear with telling you that is like you're already doing a ton of stuff.
Yeah, I know. That's not something I'm gonna do. It's just something we had to come up with an idea for class. Like it's something I thought about, but I don't know if I didn't have time. Like I'm already busy, but like eventually, some down the line,
Yeah. Yeah,
might scale this eBay thing up and then
yeah, exactly.
teach
Like
people.
whatever you do, like don't lose focus because like even every business model, like number one, you should find somebody ahead of you,
Yeah,
right? So that way you're not reinventing the wheel. You are the kind of guy that'll figure everything out, but that's the difference between like 6 months versus like 2 3 years. You know what I mean? Always try to learn from
yeah,
someone. So like, so this is a different business model. Like if you're gonna do it, in my opinion, wait for like the right person to teach you. There's no time to experiment, right? Um,
yeah.
last thing is, so for anybody watching this video, if they want to like start a successful online business, what would be your top advice, yeah?
I would say honestly, just like get started right away. Like don't procrastinate and like don't be scared to like that you're gonna come across issues and fail because like you'll figure it out. Like the best thing to do is get started and then like honestly like I don't want to tell you this but like try and have the issues come to you because like this is what you always tell me. Like it actually makes a lot of sense though because you're gonna deal with the issues eventually, but like if you deal with them early on, it's gonna make you so much better, like suited for the road ahead. So like I would just don't be worried to get started, and then like you'll get more motivated and motivated as you see the results because they'll come.
Yeah, no, that honestly, deal with the problems as they come.
Yeah,
Yeah,
good
sounds good.
advice.
All right, guys, have a good one.